Welcome back, guys. It's Doug with Basement Level Magic. We're back for round 2, and we won the die roll. I think this looks like a fine hand. We'll go ahead and start with this. Lead off planes. And pass the turn. See if we can't make something out of this deck. Playing against blue. We gotta get out early if we're gonna beat him. I'll go ahead and yield this. Save myself some time. Mono blue. Do need some creatures. I'm going to yield again. So next turn we unified front, which is unfortunate. We are working our way up though to Deathless Behemoth. I'm going to attack first. Hopefully our opponent's off a color. Might get countered here, but it's alright. I'd rather recount this than something later down the line. And no counters. Should we hit a land? I'm tempted to undo Rising next turn. So he is playing white. So it's blue-white, most likely a flyer deck. Yeah, and there's our first flyer. Sadly, we can't undo Rising as well. I think I'm just going to Touch of the Void and get in. Take 5. That was a good draw. Wouldn't mind hitting some lands now. Thought our Sovereign would have been an excellent draw this game. So I assume our opponent doesn't have a whole lot going on if his play is to play a wall turn 5. So we're happy with that. Radiant Flame's just kind of dead though right now, isn't it? So is undo Rising. Opponent takes 3. Presumably, yeah. Tempted to just Myers Malice. We're 2 away from being able to cast it. I suppose we're not in any rush. We're up 10 life. We can just wait. Alright, opponent hit double white. So let's see what we got. Royal's Retribution now exactly kills all of our creatures. Sheer Drop and Awaken on our 2/2. Sure. So do we get in for 2 or not? That is the question. I think we do. Keep the pressure up. Just waiting for one land. Really, two would be better. Because at 2 we can cast Ondu Rising, Awaken, and attack with it to gain life, and then also the Deathless Behemoth could be cast. So at this point I think we just go ahead and play out our core Castigator, and we'll wait. Opponent has 6 lands now. I would guess would mean he could play everything in his deck unless he's playing a third color we don't know about. Sure, Cloud Manta, no problem. So what does he block with? The Cloud Manta or with the island, or does he just block with the Fortified Rampart? Geez, that's a bad draw. So I suppose it might make sense to... I mean, we can always awaken the Ondu Rising later. So it might make sense to attack with the core Cascadator, assuming he'll block with the Fortified Rampart, and then we can just kill, like, wipe the board with the Radiant Flames. I mean, that's what I would assume he would do. We sort of start over. With us at 20 and him at 7. I don't think that does it. Oh, it does do it. +2/+2. So we really need lands now. Second Cloud Manta, sure. We got time to draw out of this. Alright, so we hit our 5th land, which unfortunately doesn't do much. One more and things get a little more real. Looks like we're about to take 6, go to 11. Yeah, I think we just wait. I think if we hadn't done the Radiant Flames, we would just be losing though. As he had both Cloud Mantas and could just attack us in the air anyway. Sad that he was able to save the one. Yeah, I think we're in real trouble now. Tempted to awaken the Ondu Rising just to get the 4/4, but it really, really hurts to even consider that. We give up so much. I just have nothing I can play right now. And we take 10 this turn. I suppose if he has a combat trick, we're just dead. But not much we can do about that. do anything except let us ping him again. Oh, it lets him get in for one more damage. Is there anything we can do about that? No. Alright, so traditional blue-white flyers deck. I think Silent Skimmer, probably, to block. Does Smite do anything for us? Heatran Blade doesn't really do anything for us. I think we could do that. Think about putting in the miasma. Could even take red out. Although the red actually performed pretty well. Probably would just take out Arcanic Assassin. Doesn't block anything. Scour and Rune Processor also sound pretty good, but I don't think we're going to be able to put those in either. I don't think we're the aggressor here. I think we can take out the Inspired Charge. Plus it's a little difficult to cast. And try and go with that. Yeah, we want to play first. It's a nice aggressive draw. We'll keep it. Go ahead and yield. See what our opponent has for us this time. I play the mountain. I don't know. No reason. Opponent takes 5 next turn if he doesn't have a play, so that's something. Dean's Reproach is possible. But hopefully he's just off of his blue mana. Shadow Glider's fine. We'll trade with either creature, no problem. Especially now. See if he chooses to block. I think we definitely protect our core Castigator. Goes to 11. And we are good for the turn. Finally hits his blue. Incubate drawn. It's pretty much the perfect card against us right now with the current board state. So next turn we can awaken the Mire's Malice. The turn after that, if we get a land, we can Rising Miasma and awaken. wonder if he's willing to trade them both. Certainly he'll be willing to trade here. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. Hitting his lands now. Sure, Cloudman. Oh, geez. Tempted to take one hit before I use this. Since I'm now, what, at 6? Yeah, we'll let him go one more turn. I do want to Radiant Flames first, though. Make a 6/6? See if we get this countered. Nope. Opponent's on a 2-turn clock. We can Rising Miasma or Radiant Flames. I'd love to get a land so that I could Radiant Flames and then alright, that's fine. Now we can Radiant Flames. That's what we were hoping for, a little more committal. Retreat's good too, but I guess I won't play unless I have a land in hand. Do I want to play my Endless one for 3? I do not. Sure. Nice. All right, so do I want to awaken a Myers Malice now? Or just get a 7/7 on the board? Or we can even awaken the, well, we don't want to awaken the Rising Miasma, but for damages and pass. Wouldn't mind another land now for the Rising Miasma. we just want to make a 6/6. And hope we don't get tempoed out before we can do other stuff. Wow, stays there. That's good too. Opponent is down to 1 card. So we go to 5. Time to get that retreat online. Opponent has a great deck. Blue White Flyers is, I think, one of the easier decks to build, just because a lot of the cards that it uses are not uncommon or rare. I mean, there are some good ones like the Wind Rider Patrol, but you can have a pretty decent deck without any. I think we've pretty much lost this game at this point. This only gives us 1 turn, as our Silent Skimmer will be killed the first time we use it to block. For a white-black ally deck, we sure didn't get any of our good allies, did we? Yeah. That's the game, guys. Alright, thanks for watching. This has been Doug with Basement Level Magic. We'll be back here shortly for another round.